In today's rapidly evolving business landscape, staying ahead of the curve is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. To thrive, companies must constantly adapt their strategies, particularly their pricing models. Gone are the days of static one-size-fits-all pricing. Enter dynamic pricing, a powerful approach that allows businesses to optimize revenue and enhance customer value by adjusting prices in real time based on a multitude of factors. Dynamic pricing, also known as surge pricing or time-based pricing, is transforming the way businesses operate across industries. From airlines and hotels to e-commerce giants and ride-sharing services, companies are leveraging the power of dynamic pricing to maximize profitability and respond to fluctuating market conditions with agility. By analyzing real-time data such as demand, competition, and even external factors like weather and seasonality, businesses can set prices that align with perceived value and market dynamics. For consulting firms, dynamic pricing presents a unique opportunity to break free from traditional hourly billing models and embrace a more flexible and value-driven approach. By implementing dynamic pricing strategies, consulting firms can move beyond simply charging for time and instead price their services based on the specific value they deliver to each client. This approach not only allows firms to capture a greater share of the value they create, but also enhances transparency and builds stronger client relationships. The transition to dynamic pricing may seem daunting, but the potential rewards are significant. By embracing this innovative pricing model, consulting firms can unlock new levels of revenue growth, enhance their competitive edge, and forge deeper, more profitable relationships with their clients. The following sections will delve into the benefits, implementation strategies, and best practices for successfully adopting dynamic pricing in the consulting industry. Dynamic pricing offers a compelling value proposition for consulting firms, promising a trifecta of benefits: increased revenue, enhanced market responsiveness, and improved customer experiences. By aligning prices with real-time market dynamics, consulting firms can optimize their pricing strategies to capture a greater share of the value they create, leading to significant revenue growth. One of the most significant advantages of dynamic pricing is its ability to maximize revenue by capitalizing on fluctuations in demand. During periods of high demand, when consulting services are in high demand, dynamic pricing allows firms to adjust their prices upward, reflecting the increased value and scarcity of their expertise. Conversely, during slower periods, firms can adjust prices downward to attract new clients and optimize resource utilization. Beyond revenue optimization, dynamic pricing empowers consulting firms to become more agile and responsive to ever-changing market conditions. In today's fast-paced business environment, the ability to adapt quickly to new trends, competitive pressures, and economic fluctuations is paramount. Dynamic pricing provides the flexibility to adjust pricing strategies in real time, enabling firms to stay ahead of the curve and seize opportunities as they arise. Furthermore, dynamic pricing can actually enhance the customer experience by enabling firms to tailor their pricing to individual client needs and preferences. By considering factors such as client size, project complexity, and the perceived value of the services offered, consulting firms can create more personalized pricing structures that resonate with clients and foster stronger, more trusting relationships. This value-based approach to pricing not only benefits the client, but also positions the consulting firm as a trusted advisor rather than just another vendor. Implementing dynamic pricing requires a strategic approach that encompasses technology integration, transparent communication, rigorous testing and optimization, and a strong ethical framework. By carefully considering these key aspects, consulting firms can successfully navigate the transition to dynamic pricing and unlock its full potential. Technology plays a pivotal role in enabling dynamic pricing. AI-powered algorithms and sophisticated data analytics tools are essential for collecting and analyzing vast amounts of data, identifying pricing trends, and generating real-time pricing recommendations. By leveraging these technological advancements, consulting firms can automate their pricing processes, reduce manual effort, and ensure greater accuracy and speed in their pricing decisions. Transparency is paramount when implementing dynamic pricing. Consulting firms must clearly communicate their pricing model to clients, explaining how prices are determined and the factors that influence price fluctuations. This transparency builds trust, mitigates potential concerns, and empowers clients to make informed decisions. Testing and optimization are ongoing processes in dynamic pricing. Consulting firms should continuously monitor the performance of their pricing strategy, conduct A/B testing to compare different pricing models, and make adjustments based on data-driven insights. This iterative approach ensures that pricing strategies remain aligned with market dynamics and deliver optimal results. Ethical considerations are paramount in dynamic pricing. Consulting firms must ensure that their pricing practices are fair, transparent, and non-discriminatory. They should avoid price gouging, especially during periods of high demand, and maintain ethical pricing standards across all client segments. Identifying the key factors that influence pricing is essential for developing effective dynamic pricing strategies. Consulting firms should consider a range of variables, including demand fluctuations, client size and industry, project complexity and scope, and overall market conditions. By carefully analyzing these factors, firms can create nuanced pricing models that reflect the true value of their services. Demand-based pricing is a fundamental principle of dynamic pricing. When demand for consulting services is high, prices should reflect this increased value. Conversely, during periods of lower demand, prices can be adjusted downward to attract new clients and maintain optimal resource utilization. Client size and industry can also influence pricing decisions. Larger clients and those in highly specialized industries may be willing to pay a premium for consulting services, while smaller clients or those in more competitive industries may require more competitive pricing. Project complexity and scope are crucial considerations. Projects that require specialized expertise, extensive research, or involve a high degree of complexity should command higher prices than more straightforward engagements. The scope of the project, including the number of stakeholders involved, and the duration of the engagement should also be factored into the pricing model. Market conditions such as economic growth, industry trends, and competitive pressures can significantly impact pricing strategies. Consulting firms must stay abreast of these external factors and adjust their pricing models accordingly to remain competitive and capitalize on emerging opportunities. Section 5: Practical steps from data to dynamic pricing. Transitioning to dynamic pricing requires a systematic approach that involves data collection, pricing model development, technology integration, and the creation of clear pricing structures. By following these practical steps, consulting firms can effectively implement dynamic pricing and reap its rewards. Data collection is the foundation of dynamic pricing. Consulting firms must gather comprehensive data on their historical pricing, client engagements, project costs, market trends, and competitor pricing. This data provides the insights needed to develop accurate pricing models and make informed pricing decisions. Pricing model development involves analyzing the collected data to identify patterns, correlations, and key pricing drivers. Consulting firms can leverage statistical modeling techniques and AI-powered algorithms to create dynamic pricing models that adjust prices in real time based on the identified factors. Technology integration is crucial for automating the pricing process. Implementing a robust pricing software solution that integrates with existing CRM, project management, and financial systems enables seamless data flow, automates price calculations, and provides real-time pricing insights. Creating clear pricing structures is essential for transparency and client communication. Consulting firms should develop tiered pricing models, value-based pricing packages, or subscription-based services that clearly articulate the value proposition at each price point. Section 6: Transparency and communication building trust with clients. Transparent communication is paramount when implementing dynamic pricing. Clients need to understand how prices are determined and the factors that influence price fluctuations. Clear and open communication builds trust, mitigates potential concerns, and empowers clients to make informed decisions. Consulting firms should proactively educate their clients about their dynamic pricing model. This can be achieved through dedicated client meetings, webinars, blog posts, or FAQs on their website. The key is to explain the rationale behind dynamic pricing, highlighting its benefits for both the client and the firm. When presenting pricing proposals, consulting firms should clearly outline the scope of work, the value proposition, and the factors that influence the pricing decision. Providing clients with a detailed breakdown of costs, including any potential price variations, fosters transparency and builds confidence in the pricing model. Regular communication is essential for maintaining transparency and addressing any client concerns. Consulting firms should provide clients with updates on pricing changes, explaining the rationale behind any adjustments and the impact on their specific engagements. This ongoing dialogue demonstrates a commitment to transparency and strengthens client relationships. Section 7, monitoring and optimization, the key to long-term success. Dynamic pricing is not a set-it-and-forget-it strategy. Continuous monitoring and optimization are essential for ensuring that pricing models remain aligned with market dynamics, deliver optimal results, and adapt to evolving client needs. Consulting firms should establish key performance indicators, or KPIs, to track the effectiveness of their dynamic pricing strategy. These KPIs might include revenue growth, client acquisition costs, project profitability, and client satisfaction rates. Regularly monitoring these metrics provides insights into the performance of the pricing model and identifies areas for improvement. A/B testing is a valuable technique for comparing the effectiveness of different pricing models. By testing different pricing variations with targeted client segments, consulting firms can gather data on price sensitivity, optimize pricing strategies, and identify the most profitable pricing models for different client profiles. Feedback from clients and internal stakeholders is invaluable for refining pricing models. Consulting firms should actively solicit feedback on their pricing, addressing any concerns and incorporating valuable insights into their pricing strategies. This iterative feedback loop ensures that pricing models remain aligned with client expectations and market demands. Section 8. Conclusion: dynamic pricing, a catalyst for growth. Dynamic pricing has emerged as a powerful tool for businesses across industries, and consulting firms are no exception. By embracing dynamic pricing, consulting firms can unlock new levels of revenue growth, enhance their competitive edge, and forge deeper, more profitable relationships with their clients. The journey to dynamic pricing requires a strategic approach that encompasses technology integration, transparent communication, rigorous testing and optimization, and a commitment to ethical pricing practices. By carefully considering these key aspects, consulting firms can successfully navigate the transition to dynamic pricing and reap its rewards. Dynamic pricing is not a one-size-fits-all solution, and consulting firms must tailor their approach to their unique business model, client base, and market dynamics. By embracing a data-driven, client-centric, and agile mindset, consulting firms can leverage dynamic pricing as a catalyst for growth, innovation, and long-term success in today's rapidly evolving business landscape.